Given an integer array nums, we want to choose exactly 3 integers from nums such that their sum is divisible by 3. Return the maximum possible sum of such triplet. If such triplet does not exist, return 0. For the sum of the triplet to be divisible by 3, it basically means the same thing as the sum of their modulus of 3 is divisible by 3. So at first, I thought there's only 2 combinations we can have with mod of 3 equals to 0 for all 3 numbers, or the mod 3 of each number is 0, 1, 2 respectively. So for each of these 2 situations, we only want to care about the highest such numbers. Meaning if there are multiple numbers with the same mod 3 value, then we will pick the highest one. That's when we have 3 different variables, R0, R1, and R2 to store the highest number where its mod of 3 equals to 0, 1, and 2 respectively. And then I realized that I also need to store the top 3 highest numbers for mod of 3 equals to 0 because one of the triplets should have 3 numbers where mod of 3 equals to 0. So I had to add that in by changing the variable R0 to R0A, R0B, and R0C to denote the 3 different numbers. And now I just realized that sort reverse does not work, and I really cannot remember the syntax or if there is a way to do that in Java, so I just changed it to array.storeNums, which sorts in increasing order, but it's okay, we can just iterate from the last element. And also I realized there are also more combinations. We can have mod 3 equals to all 1s and mod 3 equals to all 2s, because the sum of mod 3 equals to 1 for 3 numbers is 3, which mod 3 equals to 3 is the same thing as 0, and the sum of 3 numbers where mod 3 equals to 2 is going to be 6, which in mod 3 is also 0. So I added these 2 cases in my for loop. Now after we finish the for loop, simply calculate the sum of all 4 possible triplets. If any of these 4 possible triplets does not exist, then just set the sum to be 0. Funny thing is I actually got the syntax confused with Python again. This is how you would simplify a conditional statement in Python, but it does not work in Java. We are supposed to use the colon and question mark instead of if and else. Then finally return the maximum sum of all 4 triplets. And because we need 4 triplets now, I actually need to change the variable names, which I forgot to do before. So like how we broke R0 into 3 more variables, repeat for R1 and R2.